Welcome to another PDX Combat Crew fight. I'm Dr. Win on the mic. Joining me today, Old Man FGC. Old Man, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Loving the pro comp. We're seeing some great matches on that, and we're about to see some more great matches with these two Mileena players.
Vianality just finished up. We have KGEA KingZoe battling against DatBoyRyu. These guys are training partners. Who
you can tell
starting off hot
right away.
Absolutely. I got to get my intros done quicker if we're gonna be having fights like these.
They're in it. They're fighting, right?
Yeah.
I like these cameos that they're going with. We just saw VGY Video Games Yo playing Pharah with Mileena, which I was not expecting, but there's definitely some sauce there. And then we've definitely all seen Chameleon with Mileena before. Some of the top Mileena players, use her sometimes to get just more mix. So let's see how they both use them.
Absolutely. The deal, and this is a different video than what we normally do because we got a first to 5 going on rather than our typical first to 3. Not only that, these two normally doing Lao as their primary cameo. The deal has been struck that if they're using Mileena, they're not using Lao for this fight. So they're practicing their off-main cameos in order to gear up and kind of get more focused for some of their time. Ooh, great throw punish, trying to call out on the up block there.
Very nice. Get that bigger damage off the throw.
Yeah.
I was gonna say one of the nice things about this game is the cameo system. I mean, there's things to love and hate about the cameo system, but it is nice to have options in different matchups, and so it is good to train with your off cameo and have an off cameo, in addition to maybe having a pocket character. So I think this is great practice for them, especially going to a first to 5, giving that time for adaptation. We're already seeing a 1-1 with rounds.
Absolutely. I mean, I myself been dabbling with the same thing. Like as a Baraka main to bring in sub cameo as someone to help shut down the zoning and things like that, getting boxed out like you can with the Baraka. Ooh, getting caught with the Jade Glaive. KingZoe taking a commanding lead of the final round of game 1.
Well, that Jade Glaive just gives you such nice neutral control, and KingZoe definitely making use of that. But now we got a nice Mileena corner combo. It seemed like ended a little bit early there for the reset. Oh, KingZoe taking it.
KingZoe.
The main things that Pharah seems to give, and I'm gleaning this all from watching VGY recently, is it gives you basically safe ball rolls. You can be a little crazy, a little YOLO.
Absolutely.
With the ball roll in the neutral. And then I had previously seen making the teleport safe. So, you have this option for kind of getting in, even from full screen, because you can teleport and then, you're airborne, call Pharah. And also throw combos, it seems like.
It seemed like that was something during this round that Ryu was trying to go for, of doing the teleport, and then because we saw Pharah, but it just mistimed it. That always seems to be the thing that, I mean, at least I could speak for myself, is that the timing is a little bit trickier than you would expect, and so especially if it's a off main cameo that you're using, it's like missing those little windows, those pockets of time, then just leads to you eating a bunch of damage.
Speaking of safe ball roll,
there you go.
Chameleon coming in, right?
Oh man,
but no, you're totally right. I feel like Pharah's tight timing on both ends. I believe, like playing Pharah, you got to get used to exactly when you're calling the user, and then punishing Pharah is, a battle to try to figure out.
Absolutely.
On its own as well.
What we've seen so far is that Zoe has had a tough time getting punishes off of the low Pharah, which is a punishable move.
Right. Yeah, I was wondering if the ball roll would be fast enough to punish that. But it seems like you really got to be pretty close to Pharah when she does the low, and then be doing like a standing 1. And Mileena's got range on her normals, so should be able to punish that. Okay, we just recently learned that is flawless block punishable.
Ooh, micro dunk!
Nice funny. Great micro. Yeah.
Not only that, the other option is, and I'm not sure how reactable it is if you need to. Oh, is KingZoe gonna? We're looking real tight. Oh, another micro dunk on his own.
Wow.
What a turnaround.
What was that recovery on ball roll?
Oh,
what is that?
Exactly.
That
I mean, it was
slightly too late on the punish.
A whiffed ball roll. The whiffed ball roll is like weirdly impossible to punish properly.
I swear. Yeah. I mean, because I'm pretty sure it's got more recovery in this game than in like, you know, MKX or whatever. But it does feel still really hard to punish.
Yeah. What I was going to say about the air ball roll that we saw before is that also dashing backwards leads to it whipping if he fully commits. Granted, he could always cancel out of it, but it does at least shut it down.
Can't he cancel into like the size? I guess maybe not though. Maybe it whiffs right in front of your face. I'd love to see if that happens in one of these matches. Good 50-50 there.
Touch of death for either of them right now. Oh,
and we're gonna even it up at 1-1.
There we go. Adaptation coming in. Oh, I do have a question that I've been specifically waiting for you to be on one of these videos commentating with me to ask.
Okay, sure thing.
Stanley Tucci as Quan Chi. Thoughts?
I do love the Tooch. And I think as Quan Chi, he would be perfection. I'd love to see him dressed up as Quan Chi as he's touring Italy and trying different foods as he does in his in one of his shows. No, but Stanley Tucci, amazing character actor. I would love to see him as Quan Chi.
Perfect. Absolutely. Yeah. Honestly, if we're bringing a bit of prestige, like to bring a bit more prestige to the movie franchise, I think
some legitimacy.
Bring in some Tucci, either that or. We just do a season of White Lotus where Stanley Tucci is just also playing Quan Chi. Like he's not fighting. He's just going through the typical drama that you get in White Lotus. I'm
fine with that. All right. What is going to be the adaptation now that they're both at 1-1? So we're seeing a little more hesitation, I feel like.
Exactly.
More outside commitment. That was a really good air Asai usage because that Farah kick, it is active for so long and you will pop up. Even from the back of the screen.
And that's that Jade Glaive in the neutral that you're talking about right there.
Yep.
Just catching people trying to poke, able to keep your distance.
Exactly. Like you try to move, and this game, if you dash, you can't block right away. So if you try to move at all, that Glaive will catch you. Especially online. All right, but we're seeing some solid corner pressure, and Mileena does good damage in the corner, though it seems like fair we are losing some of the damage we would otherwise be getting. Yeah, I respect the no break. I respect, you know, saving it for the next round.
Exactly. Yeah. No, being very conservative. And you're asking about what the adaptation is. It's kind of like what you're saying is that there's a lot of space being kept.
Ooh, good punish. Yeah. And Mileena can do that. Mileena can be like on the other side of the screen. If you do something, you can go, great neutral deck.
Great neutral deck. Like that's these guys playing them against each other just a million times now. They know the exact timing you need for those neutral decks.
Yeah. I do think the best thing there against Farah is to armor. In that case, and I wonder if you can get like a combo with.
Ooh, can extend
that. Oh, good flawless.
Great flawless.
That's that character knowledge you're talking about.
Yeah.
That is the weakness that Mileena has. The reason why people say she's, you know, not top 5 or whatever, at least used to, because her main footsie string is flawless blockable. Usually low hat is being used to stop that punishability because you just go to low hat like right away. But yeah, without Kung Lao, we're seeing limitation because KingZoe went for Jade Glaive, but it wasn't fast enough for the punish to be stopped.
Yeah. And yeah, because was that enabled by the flawless block, or is the flawless block just a flex? Okay, gotcha. Just making sure.
Yeah, no, the flawless block allows for the punish.
Yeah,
it creates.
What am I saying? Otherwise, that just means there's a giant gap there that you could do a normal into.
Right, which would be amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah, the gap doesn't come unless they commit to the leap at the end.
Yes.
Because it's their like 1-2-2 string or something like that, or 1-2-1.
Exactly. But then that final hit being up blockable makes it super dangerous.
Yeah. So yeah, there's flawless block gap and then an up block. So there, you know, it's an amazing string, but it does have some holes in it. Oh, well, that combo. Oh, almost.
Ooh, closing the gap.
Yeah, but still getting that overhead. That overhead is such a good option because you can't neutral duck it. And as DatBoyRyu was talking about not too long ago, you also can't up block for overhead. It's like one of the only overheads in the entire game you can't up block because it's 2 hits. So honestly, I'd love to see a bit more of the overhead. It's not right now.
Ooh, trading projectiles.
Yep.
Ooh, in the low.
Now, I do feel like, maybe jumping back, using that air ball roll against the Farah could be working there, as we saw before. I swear there's just chairs stacked in the back like an event hall.
So hold on. Did I screw up on who won the last match? Is it actually, did KingZoe win the last match?
No. It's 2-1. DatBoyRyu is ahead.
Okay, yeah. Oh, he's got it set it
Yeah,
up
you're
as a
fine.
forever king. That's what I think it is.
Okay.
Because otherwise they would have traded positions. That's what was throwing me off.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's throwing me off because of, especially with how I got to adjust the display. So, all right, cool. We got the right settings.
Yeah, and it is, honestly, it's nice to play this way because when you're constantly switching sides, it is easy to get confused like which is your meter.
Exactly.
So I respect them staying on the same sides for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see KingZoe playing a little bit slower, trying to use the projectiles that Chameleon rightly gives you.
And now with such a life lead, he doesn't. Oh, yeah.
Fair, man.
I mean, he should be playing more conservative at this point when he maintaining such a life lead. Oh, is this gonna?
And that is why Chameleon is freaking amazing. Oh no!
Oh, but a flawless block in return.
Yep. Still got it. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, for those who don't know, the Chameleon, when it is in Mileena form, is the best counter in the game.
Absolutely.
You can use it in gap, you can use it on wake up, and it actually leads to a combo. I thought he was going to go for the Pharah-like stab for the buff up into armor, and there's the punish. Oh, but the size miss.
What I would, and not sure if Ryu's listening, so hopefully I'm not giving away tips. I think it might be worth it to also be throwing in more of the Pharah throw. Oh, nope, not going to be able to steal.
Pharah throw is shockingly good. Amazing micro duck. Yep. Okay, need some damage here. Needs a good setup to be threatening. What's the setup here? Okay, jump. I imagine a safe jump.
There you go, and then a 50-50.
He risked it all. But this is how you get back in the match.
Yeah.
All right. Feels like, yeah, DatBoy is kind of getting away with those like low Pharah tosses.
Yeah.
But it is tricky to commit to jumping in the air. Mileena has some options, but not a ton. Ooh, that was a big risk. Because it was so close.
Oh, he tried to backdash, just missed it.
Yeah, listen, I do respect what KingZoe is going for. KingZoe, it was like, okay, I'm in your face. You're expecting me to do Mileena ball roll, which is an overhead. I will instead go into enhanced low side and call Mileena in the air, and that would have comboed. So, like, they must have done this exchange previously because I mean, otherwise that was just the most godlike read ever on DatBoyRyu, which maybe it was.
Maybe.
But I think at some point, DatBoyRyu has seen that tech. Like, I know you think that I think you're gonna go for
exactly. We're seeing just the layers and layers of bluff versus double bluff.
Liu Kang.
Liu Kang.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I was about to be really shocked if it was Darius, but yeah, this is the pick. Most will tell you for Liu Kang, Motaro, not only allowing you safety and like running away, but very importantly, lets you full combo punish that fire dragon kick. It basically like gives you a slide combos full screen. So it's very Mileena-esque.
Yeah.
It's still that ball roll combo from a distance. So we'll see if KingZoe uses that much. Still gets throw combos, all that jazz, but you do lose 50 health with Motaro instead of Kung Lao.
Ooh, misses the throw.
But no big punish on the throw attempt. Good block. Fair up close, so scary when you don't have armor.
Ooh, great flawless block. All right, I need to be using that against Ryu when I'm doing my fights with him.
Oh, yep. If they don't have Kung Lao, they become much more vulnerable on that string. Oh, this should be a big punish.
There you go.
Yeah, was trying to use fair to make it safe, but like we talked about, that timing takes some getting used to. Look at that damage, 36% off of like nothing, just meterless, like 36. There's the teleport we're talking about. Let's go to threaten. Kung Lao is the strike throw character.
Nice, absolutely.
There it is. That will punish. Look at that. Full screen, full combo.
I love that Motaro teleport. I was using back when I was playing more Sector, using that on a fully amplified missile. Oh, so much fun.
So much good Sector play in the recent finality as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, but let's see if this change continues to work out. Obviously, it is so far.
There we go.
Yeah, here's the throw part of the strike throw mix up.
Flawless block.
Yep.
Or not even a flaw. It's just an armor.
Yeah. There's a gap there.
Yeah.
I don't think Farah has a counter move as a cameo. I could be wrong, but I don't think she does. Ooh, yep, that's the pressure.
Oh, is this enough to kill? No, not off a throw. Scales. Ooh, catches with the ball roll, but the amplified side.
But the whiff. Oh, this change is working out. KingZoe is like, F this. I'm just a different character. We got a different cameo.
I was talking a little bit with Zoe before, and he did mention that this matchup is the Lu Motaro in particular is a very good counter pick to Mileena.
I see. I mean, that is the thing about knowing a character really well. You know its counter picks.
And then,
so if you also know how to play the counter pick, you can win the mirror with the counter pick.
Absolutely. And not only that, I've heard him even actually it was in a conversation with Ryu, who's mentioned that he's reached Elder God with multiple characters. So it's like he's got a wide arsenal.
I see. I mean, I do think Mileena is incredibly solid. I do think Mileena is arguably a better character than Liu Kang, but I can also understand being a better character in a particular matchup, of course.
Ryu now just did a switch over to Chameleon as their cameo.
I can understand that because Chameleon lets you zone and also lets you counter zone.
Yep, and there we go. Got the aura.
Yeah, right away, the Motaro shield expecting like a glaive or whatever. So yeah, we'll see if this changeover helps out much. Yeah, respecting the overhead.
Ooh, yeah, shutting down that armor.
Yeah, that forward 4 from Liu Kang. So good. Yep, there's the throw, the strike throw, and we're still moving toward the corner. Yeah. That's another reason that strike throw is so good with him. Oh,
the spacing. He knows the range of that cartwheel.
Now, he doesn't spend the meter for the kill because he knows he can just chip out.
Exactly.
With the
yeah, it's just like, good luck. Try and flawless block this. I dare you.
Yeah. You could flawless block, but it would be godlike.
Yeah.
So.
There you go. Ooh, fan lift into air ball roll into Mileena into nutso stuff. All right.
Yeah, not quite a finisher there. Oh, that was almost punished. I really thought we were going to get a standing one after that whip forward 4. Oh. Now, it's interesting to see KingZoe go for those. Yeah, he was going for the blue, but it feels like you can just go for the red, basically.
Yeah.
Because all you're spending is your Motaro for that.
Flawless block, but the low side. There we go.
Yeah, I just didn't punish in time, I don't think. I still think it's punishable even if they low side.
Into the throw loop.
Could be wrong. Yep.
Oh, he did a different throw this time.
Interesting. Yeah, probably expecting the tech.
Oh, this might kill. He's got low health and Ryu's got fatal blow.
I don't think it'll kill. I'm gonna guess.
This hurts. This hurts bad.
It's gonna hurt. Yeah, he's almost gonna be dead. Like he'll be in chip out territory, I would expect. But what sort of distance does Mileena leave out? I don't think she gets a guaranteed follow-up like Liu Kang does. Oh, that was a good answer on Wake Up.
Oh, and then he gets caught again.
That's it. Yeah, it's so good. That is so good. I'm telling you. Yeah, if you're somebody that wants to be able to combo from full screen, you need to play Mileena for ball roll, Liu Kang for that, the Dragonfire, or Sub-Zero for the slide combos. Yeah. Like those 3 characters to me are very similar in what they can threaten with from near full screen, or in Liu Kang's case, full screen.
And those are and you're even talking about non-amplified moves as well, right?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking Sector fits in that, but only on an amplified rocket. Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, I guess you can just do her regular teleport stomp, right? And that's basically the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that is an amazing thing for Sector. I don't think it's quite as fast, and you can't just throw it out, right?
No, but it does eat projectiles.
Yeah.
Which is the other good because you catch people if they're trying to zone you out, you just fire an amplified rocket into Motaro and you get a full combo.
Oh, I see. Amplified rocket into Motaro. Yeah, I was thinking just her slam. But back to the match. This changeover has definitely worked. I really do believe this is the advantage of doing it first to 5, because now we're really going to see that adaptation into the character switch into a 3-3. So where are we going from here? Now, you could punish Mileena right there. And the thing about Liu Kang's is it's basically safe. I've not seen anyone consistently punish that, and that's what makes Liu Kang's the best out of the 3 I mentioned. You can just throw that out and teleport away to safety.
Yeah.
Because they're in block. I think they would have to neutral duck and then maybe like ball roll right away, but the recovery on Motaro teleport is not much.
I think he wanted to use the Mileena air side.
That is the heartbreaker that is Chameleon.
Yeah.
That's why that cameo frustrates me so many times. You'll be like,
Yeah.
I've got it. And then she switches. And it's like,
Nope.
Chameleon?
Ooh,
Oh, probably trying to go to the flawless block right there.
yeah.
Yeah. Again, we're seeing a lot of metered versions of that. Okay, will we get a flawless block? No, just keeping it safe. Just blocking, just waiting. We're seeing a lot of Liu Kang throwing out that meter. It feels a little risky.
Closing the gap with the Motaro teleport.
It's risky because you're losing your... Oh, that was obviously...
Ryu does not have the life lead. Is this gonna do
Does this punish? I think if he had switched Chameleon in the middle of that, he could have switched it to...
Ooh,
But that,
you're right.
yeah, you got to be like ready to do the Chameleon switch in the moment.
Falls block into a throw.
Yeah, Liu Kang doesn't need to worry about any of that. He's always got his throw combos as long as he's got one Motaro.
And then he's just
nice
mixing up the
switch.
throws. It's like...
Yep. Oh!
Honestly, it's so hard to punish a whiffed ball roll like that. Yeah.
Now, wait a second. I just realized another reason why this matchup might be bad for Mileena is her overhead -7. Because if her overhead is -7, Liu Kang is one of the few characters in the game with a 6-frame punish.
Would that be why he's not throwing it out as often as I would expect him to be? That makes a lot of sense.
We see KingZoe is up 4-3. Is Liu Kang going to take this? And this is showing that having alternate cameos is good, but few things will beat an alternate pocket character.
Exactly.
You know?
Yes.
So having a pocket character when you want to play at high level, you watch Venality, you can see a lot of those top players, so many different characters coming out of them, from VGY to Faisal, Kanamani. So, you know, having multiple characters, it's fun to be a character loyalist. It feels good to be a character loyalist, but sometimes it does feel like to compete at the highest level, you gotta have a couple characters.
I mean, sometimes it just comes down to time. Like that's my issue.
No, it's true. No, you're right. Okay. All right. Sonya. Right.
All right. This
I do wonder how much better this matchup would be if Low Hat was available for Mileena. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I do think that there is tech with Sonya, especially online. Blocking Sonya online so much harder than blocking offline, and she just becomes a mixed machine. So let's see if DatBoyRyu can put Sonya to work. Yeah, this is the other big thing. We've seen that same sort of tech from Foxy Grandpa with Sector and Sonya.
Ooh,
but just hit.
Great call
just
out.
hit.
Yeah. And see, and that's the other thing that Ryu was talking about, is that using that alternate combo starter that Mileena has surprisingly catches people a lot. What a micro duck! Didn't get the full punish after the teleport and was able to duck that.
Yeah, if you're doing the metered teleport combo, you're just hitting for 40%. Like, Mileena just hits like a truck for 1 bar.
Absolutely.
Which is one reason she's so good. Oh, there was actually the punish.
Absolutely.
There was the punish on the right one. So Melina's standing 1 goes far enough, so you actually have to hit confirm and do the far teleport to keep that option safe. Interesting. All right. Liu Kang's got combos too, though. Not as much damage.
And there's the grab.
Got the pressure. Yeah. Now, I will say, we actually haven't been seeing DatBoyRyu teching throws, so I understand why KingZoe is going for the 2 different throw options, but I don't think he necessarily needs to. Like, I don't think he needs to until one of his throws is actually teched. Oh, but didn't confirm the last 2 hits. Oh, flawless block, and then,
Predicts the low. It's making that next level read,
That low is punishable, so if you do the flawless block and a block low, then you can also stick at the punish. See, this is the great thing about watching people who play the character fight against the character, because you learn the counter. So it's like, show me everything that beats Mileena. Show me this stuff.
Gets caught with the forward 4-3.
Oh, but the flame kick. This is going to hurt. And give a setup. Yep, he's ending with that, like, up move to get the setup. Oh, weird.
Restand
there.
Ooh, gets a throw of his own.
I don't think there's any combo there off that throw. Yeah, doing the blue to be safer, as we saw, because the red can be punishable by standing 1.
There it is.
Actions are moving. What was she supposed to do?
Not enough.
3 Dragon Flames in a row.
Throw.
This might kill. It's going to be right on the edge. Okay, not quite. Didn't spend that last bar. Oh, he just goes for it. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta go for it. Well, hey, very great match. Well picked by KingZoe going for Liu Kang. We can definitely see a counter to Mileena.
Great fight for the both of them. We'll be getting both of those fighters into the chat here real soon. Incredible stuff.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
All
right. 10. Let me get that 10.
Oh, I missed it. Too busy changing the scoreboard.
Oh, I didn't get mine either. Zero respect.
Zero respect.
Not what we thought at all.
All right, Zoe, Ryu, we got you both on the call. I wanted to start with Zoe, because obviously you made the switch over to Liu Kang. What are some of the I want to hear from you. Like, what are the key things that are like shutting down Mileena? Because I know you've mentioned that's counter pick, especially Lu Mataro. Is something like the overhead? Is that like we don't know the frame data? Is it more than -7 to where like Liu Kang's able to punish the overhead?
No, so the thing about this matchup is that Mileena's overhead is exactly -7. So frame 1, you can full combo punish that with Liu Kang.
Okay. Yeah.
So that already makes it a little difficult on Mileena because it only gives her at that point two-way mix. Either you're guessing, flow, or you're guessing grab at that point. Which I mean, you can definitely mix that in, and I was definitely getting opened up on some mids there. And I should have told Ryu that. I mean, in all honesty, this isn't really a Lao matchup.
I was wondering about that.
It's really like he made the correct pick with Mileena with the Chameleon. I'm sorry, he made the correct pick with Chameleon because it's really a Chameleon focused matchup. Because that's the only way that you'll be able to have proper full screen presence to deal with Lu. Upon that, being up close, like Melina's down 1 is -10 up close. If there's even a hint of any kind of mash or anything like that, Liu Kang can back 2, and that's a full combo punish as well.
Yeah.
So off aggressive to the point, like it really restricts her from like using like what she needs to be using in the neutral. So that can be really tough on Mileena. Even if he would switch to Lao, even Lao wouldn't have a good effect because Motaro can just reflect Lao. So it makes it extremely difficult on Mileena in that matchup. So love my boy down though. Love my boy down, but I had to go with the counter pick right there. I've been trying to train up some of Ryu's other characters so he'll be able to have something that can contest the Lu just a little bit better. Because Mileena against Lu, I want to say it's 7-3, but it's 6-4 in Lu's favor. Just given everything that he has, especially with Motaro, and like if he does not hold block in neutral, it's over for him at that point. As you've seen, like Motaro hits, Lu gets a free conversion from the X fire kick, and off that point. But that's it.
Any adjustments, DatBoyRyu, that after like playing that match, if you needed to play it again, you'd want to do?
Yeah, press block.
Oh yeah, that is totally this game with those like full screen moves.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the only thing you can do against Lu. It's either block or guess right.
Yeah. And not only that is like the moment that you're blocking too much is also when the throw combos start coming out.
Exactly. Like specifically for Mileena, like I personally hate it as a Mileena main myself. So I had to put Ryu through the pain of, 5-0ing me. So, he had to get some repercussions for that.
That was definitely one of my least favorite matchups. Every time I get matched up with this team, I just, I don't even know what I can think.
No, bro,
like,
I know.
I got PTSD from prior Liu Kang Mataro matchups.
Would like sub Kameo help out? Because then the flame kick wouldn't work. No.
Hell no, because
like other stuff going on too, though. Even sub Kameo wouldn't help against Lu Mataro.
Yeah, Yeah, because especially Lou staggers up close. Lou has a lot of mashable
Yeah.
staggers. Stand one being +3, 2-2 being +2, 4-4, 4-4-3 itself just being -4. Like it could take off that it could take off that sub Kameo so easy. So it really does nothing for her.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well,
so what's the counterpick character then? what pocket are you gonna learn, DatBoyRyu, for this matchup?
Oh, for this matchup, I don't know. I think I should have stuck it out with Chameleon a little bit longer instead of just one game.
Yeah.
'Cause I wasn't in the game I did switch to Chameleon. I wasn't using all of their Chameleon's tools, and I was thinking that after the game, first game I played with Chameleon, I'm like, should I stay? Because like I said, I wasn't using your tools enough, and then I ended up switching to Sonya, which I probably don't think I should have done. So
I don't
that's
know about the Sonya pick either. It's a good pick, but Mileena's one of those characters. Ryu, not to cut you off, by the way, my fault.
No, you're good.
That you know how so from the recent pro comp, right? A Foxy Grandpa with Sector. Mileena's one of those characters, like you can say like when Sector does the onion rings into like the teleport and the onion rings hit the opponent, Sector gets plus frames off of that, enormous plus frames upon that. So, but when Mileena does it, she doesn't get any plus frames from it.
Oh, really? Okay.
So that already leaves Mileena at a disadvantage right there. I mean, you have some additional mix that like comes along with that, but in all honesty, Ryu, like, Katana maybe, Sindel, Ashra,
Sub-Zero. Play some Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero is a really good match for Lou. That's definitely a good 5-5.
Unlock your inner Sikander. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like the Sub-Zero versus Liu Kang match. I think it's fine for Sub.
It's funny you say that too, though, because I actually started messing with Sindel yesterday.
No, brother. If you need that online practice, we can go into that right after this, and I can tell you some things.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
I can show you some
I love
things.
you guys playing Sindel. Keep playing Sindel so we all get that matchup experience.
Absolutely. Yes, please. I mean, right? Ryu has a day 1 Sindel, and I'm like, I still can't figure out how to get past her. And it's just the character. I'm just like, God damn, I'm busted as hell.
Brother,
thank you both.
Of course. Thank you guys for having me. And we like of course like Lao was our main cameo with Mileena, so but everyone's seen Lao, everyone knows that's about, so I just try to give people a little something different maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. Really appreciate you both jumping on. Fantastic match, super exciting. Yeah, GG's to both of you, and yeah, looking forward to maybe another rematch fight in the future.
Anytime.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anytime.